Okay, so we're back. The level was reset, so whatever.
I hope you like watching this amazing level again because it's...
Yeah, no one's watching the gameplay.
Anyway. Now, okay, right, we talked about some enemies. Let's talk about the big weapons, right?
Okay.
BFG versus Unmaker. Because I remember we also had to do to make this decision while making Minidom. Because as you know, we predicted the existence of the Unmaker.
Of course.
I mean the comeback of the Unmaker. Yeah, I remember in that moment I was like thinking, okay, should I do it like it was in Doom 64? Should it be like a rapid fire weapon that uses the ammo very efficiently, or should I not? Should I make it like more of a BFG kind of thing? And my conclusion was that making it an efficient weapon would have been like, it had to be more efficient than the BFG, but it couldn't be too much because it would lose its punch. It's you know, it won't feel like an end game weapon.
Yeah.
And we already have the minigun, the chain gun, which,
Yeah, so what's the point?
yeah, I mean, it already fills that role. We don't need another weapon that does the same. So in the end I said, okay, it's gonna be like a BFG, but with like a much smaller area, like with a concentrated fire that you can use to take out high priority targets, but you can't use to like clear a room, right? If you want to clear a room, you use the big fucking gun,
exactly.
right? If you got some fuckers, some archviles ruining your day, you can surgically extract them like the cancer they are with the Unmaker. Oh yeah, you did it.
It was shining.
And in Doom Eternal, they went for the Doom 64 thing.
Yeah, I guess it was kind of an homage.
Yeah, and I don't know if I agree with it, but I mean, I used it. It was...
Yeah, I used it. I
was
used
useful.
it like a couple of times.
Yeah, it was useful. And what I will say, what I didn't like about it is the sound it made. It was like, it sounds like a machine gun. You start shooting, it was like, what the fuck is that? It didn't sound
Yeah, it was
alien or
it,
special.
Yes, exactly.
was-
And all the sounds in this game are just amazing.
The Unmaker for me, it didn't feel
Yeah, it didn't feel that much of a thing.
that amazing. Yeah, it was a meh. So Unmaker for me, not that cool, you know. Hugo, you could have learned a bit more from Minidom. I'm impressed that you did what you did.
Hey, it was a homage weapon.
I guess so.
It's like the Crucible. It's like,
Oh,
you have to deal with this and you take out that weapon, and there you go.
Oh, fuck the Crucible. It was necessary. They had to put it in the game. I think that's the problem with the Crucible. It's just a thing they had to put in the game.
That is true.
It's not a thing that was needed to be put in the game. Whatever. It was some fan service, and
I mean, it was cool.
it's okay. Yeah, no, that's
It's
it.
cool.
That's it. It's cool.
It's really nice.
It has a high cool factor.
Yes.
And I can't deny that. I think it felt cool to use the Crucible, even though it was also very clumsy. Whatever. So anyway, Unmaker.
What did I get from this room?
I think you pressed the button.
Oh yes, I pressed a button.
Did you get a key?
No.
I don't think so, right? Whatever. Man, this game is too much of a maze.
Yep.
All right. So let's talk about a few things that are not necessarily gameplay or story, because the next episode is we're gonna delve a bit into the story bits. All right. First of all, and which is also a big complaint about this game, Doom Eternal. Does it feel too much gamey? Do
No.
you feel too much arcaded?
No, of course not. Not at all. So, gamey in what sense? Arcadey in what sense?
I guess this goes back to the whole Mario thing, right?
Uh-huh.
Like there were many things that were there just because
Because it's a video game?
it's a video game, because you need some gameplay, and it's like a puzzle to solve. It's like a
Yeah, of course. The
Gameplay element.
flaming rods are never going to exist outside of a freaking video game.
I don't know. People did complain that the game felt too much like a game. It didn't feel like their gritty story about going into hell and defeating Satan.
Oh man, I mean, I think every game feels like that. I have to go from level to level, and there's like some ridiculous story that connects everything. But yeah, of course, that's how video games work. I really don't need like perfect organic narrative
Of course.
in my hell shooter.
But would you agree that Doom Eternal, embraces the fact that it's a fucking video game, and does not try to go beyond that? That doesn't try to,
I don't think
make it a seamless experience
No, not
or
at all.
something. It doesn't
so.
concern itself.
This is
to
the
do
Lost
that.
Woods, basically.
Yeah, you're playing the Lost Woods, I guess.
Man, Doom has a lot of Zelda-ness.
Unless you have a minimap,
Yeah.
you will never get lost in these woods. I actually was excited about that.
The story?
No, the fact that it was.
Gamey?
Yeah, I was excited for that because it's something that games don't do anymore. They are kind of ashamed of being
Yeah,
games.
all games are ashamed of being games. Like,
Yeah.
what the fuck is wrong with you people?
And I was very excited for that. I thought that it would maybe mean that it's okay
We were
for
past
video
that.
games to be games again.
So you were saying?
I was saying I'm not one way or the other through the whole it's too arcade thing. Okay, I like the arcade thing. I also like games that don't feel too arcade. Whatever,
I don't know, man.
doesn't bother me.
So I'm guessing Dark Souls 3 would be your example of a game that feels perfectly organic?
No, not at all. Dark Souls is very gamey. I don't know if you. I don't think I have a very good example of games that don't feel gamey, but I'm gonna give you an example. Doom 2016.
Okay.
It didn't feel gamey because
It had no
the
story.
weapons were not floating in the air, being all big and showing that they are power-ups, stuff like that. Okay, next topic then. How? Because this is a thing that I didn't enjoy about the gaminess. How did you feel about those tutorials, bro?
I mean, there are tutorials.
Them tutorials, bro.
The tutorials are proportional to the amount of keys you need to manage. There is a lot of keys to manage in Doom.
Yeah.
This is not the best game.
Yeah, fuck Doom 64.
This
I
is
guess.
not the best game ever.
This is official verdict. Fuck Doom 64.
Yeah, fuck it a little.
I guess we will just continue playing until we finish talking about
Yes, of course.
Doom.
Anyway, you were saying what was
Tutorials.
Oh, the
I don't know
tutorials.
what to say. You know what? There were parts where the tutorials really grind the action to a halt, and there were parts where the tutorials actually, spoiled.
Yeah, they were.
The fun.
I didn't really thought like it was a grinding hole. I just thought they were a little bit annoying, and they were a little bit spoilery.
Yeah, because
Which I don't think that was great. That was like no, don't. Part of the fun is like finding out what the enemies need to, like how to fight them.
Yeah, but the thing with Doom Eternal that I think I mentioned before was not here in the video. Whatever. I think part of their design philosophy was that the player never needs to stop. Okay, the player never needs to stop
the
playing.
player has all the information they need.
Yeah, they have
Okay.
all the tools they need to
Yeah.
finish this.
Mm.
And if you don't know how to fight an enemy, then maybe you can get stuck. And
Okay, yeah,
I
that
don't know.
makes sense.
Like, did anybody get stuck playing Doom Eternal? Probably not. All right, probably no one got stuck playing that, and that means that the tutorials, the annoying tutorials, like they did their job. Okay, and maybe that's why they were so invasive, because god damn, when a tutorial appeared, you were actually taken out of the level, put in a mini tutorial level, and they forced you to play these things.
I don't know, man. I wasn't that bothered.
Yeah, well,
Because I was really interested in like, okay, I really want to learn this game. I want to know how to properly play, and I want to actually, and it's kind of nice to have like this safe space so you can not mess everything up. So I thought it was okay.
JC, an advocate for safe spaces.
Hey, in this game where I really was interested in the game, I really wanted to play it correctly.
Sure.
It was kind of fine.
Oh god, the exit finally. Yeah, you better check the secrets. There's no secrets. Thankfully.
You know what?
I mean,
This game is
what?
really not very. I mean, you get into to the exit and it's like a sad sign on the wall, and this garbage. The keys are just lying there on a sad corner. It's like, come on, give me some some excitement. This is so sad. Which Doom Eternal does absolutely wonderful.
This is
In a wonderful way.
This is a perfect game for the quarantine.
Why?
Because it's sad, alright? It's fucking sad. Anyway.
So I guess next topic for the next episode.
No, we still have a
Okay.
small things.
Go.
Look, I will say, I didn't say anything about the tutorials. My thing is, why do they do them like that? Is it necessary to have a completely invasive tutorial that puts a break on the game to teach you something? No,
You know
it's
what?
not necessary.
I think they must have been like playing testing this.
Yeah,
And the fact that you are you stop your brain from thinking about the story, and you put it in a place where you are supposed to be learning. I think that was the point.
Yeah, because I will tell you what about looking at the gameplay of Mini Doom. Mini Doom, all the tutorials were like
Yeah.
the opposite, like completely non-invasive, right? They were
Yeah, they
like
were part
in
of
the
the level.
background, and many people didn't see them, and many people they just play the game because that's the way you play Doom, right? Because, and we will get to that later, that kind of like shut down your brain, start blasting demons, and don't think about it, bro. They wanted. That's a problem. Like, you can't do that if you have to teach, right? So they said, okay, we have the game and we have the tutorials, and they're gonna be two completely different things.
And I think it served its purpose.
I don't know. Is it good? Is it bad? It's
Well,
definitely
that's the thing. It depends.
it's definitely not an elegant game design. It's
Because you have to teach. You just said you're either playing or learning.
yeah.
I mean, with so many different things to learn at the same time, I completely get it. If you have to teach something like jump shoot, like it's Mega Man, then there's a different way to do it, because you have to teach two things, and that's it.
Well, yeah. Look, to the people who complain about those tutorials, thing is, what do you want? Do you want a slow game that actually has a section that's really kind of boring that teaches you this, or do you want to pause completely, make a break in your game, learn something, and then continue with your action-packed game? Because that's what they did. They said, okay, let's add this option in the menu that says tutorials off or on, and then the tutorials are gonna be like a completely wedge on the experience. I don't know. They went for that.
I understand it.
It's a decision. Yeah, I don't know.
I understand.
I understand it. I'm not gonna blast your ass with this, Hugo. You get another free pass with this, because we've been there. We've been trying to teach people how to play games for a long while, and I will tell you what, it's fucking hard,
Oh,
right?
It's absolutely. It's
It's-
very, very, very difficult.
It's really hard, and when a player doesn't get something about your game, it's the fault of the developers, alright?
Always.
It's not the fault of the player.
And again, I
Um,
mean, with Doom Eternal, you have a very nice, like, tutorial where
It's
you,
not nice. It's ugly.
No, it's a nice
It's a-
in terms of
It's a bulletproof tutorial.
exactly. You will learn.
Yeah, you will have
And-
everything you need to not get fucking stuck in this game.
Exactly, and I think in the end, it doesn't even matter. You are players are happier when they are able to play, even if they have to like endure these silly moments at the beginning of the game.
Yeah, I will tell you what. You're playing your action-packed game because of those ugly.
Yeah,
Ugly
exactly.
moments.
You're playing, you're having fun because you're not stuck, and that's thanks to the stupid tutorials.
Yeah.
So quit your crying.
I guess so. Is it like I said? Is it the only way to do these things?
Probably
No.
not,
No, it's not.
but it's an
just-
efficient way to teach.
It's very efficient, and they picked that way. And well, whatever is what we got. You gotta play it. Next miscellaneous topic. What do you think about the UI?
Oh, the colors were horrid.
The classic ones, yes.
I
You can change the colors, by the way, right? This is the first option in the menu.
I really didn't like the green, was atrocious. I was not completely sold on the font, and it was a mess of different colors, and it was like, ugh, no, I'm not, no.
That was my first impression too. But I kinda changed my mind.
Really?
Yeah, because I changed the colors.
Oh,
Because I said this is offensive to my very highbrow taste. And then I changed it to something better, and you know what? I ended up changing it back to the
Really?
to the most offensive
Oh my
neon
God.
colors. I did it because it's easier to play that way because you can actually know what your stuff does,
Oh.
and it's very clear.
interesting.
And I just said, hey, you know what? This is a fucking video game. I want to know what I'm doing. I don't want to have a. This is not a. I don't know, a graphic design experience. This is a fucking video game. I want to know what my blue bullets do and what my green bullets do, and I want a green, blue, yellow, red menu. So once again, it was geared for the benefit of having a more streamlined experience. You know, it was putting gameplay once again
Before anything else.
before design. Yeah, so I'm not gonna fault them for that too much.
Okay. I mean, it was ugly, but I at no point felt confused or I didn't know what to do. It was very clear. It was great. So I mean, again, it works. It's ugly, but it works.
Okay, we made another episode. I don't know what we talked about this episode, but apparently we already made an episode. So see you next time, where we're gonna blast Hugo's ass about the story.
Oh, okay.
Pretty sure he's not the guy who wrote the story, but Hugo, you're gonna take the hit. So yeah, you better get those chicks ready, 'cause we gonna slap them.
We're gonna be a marauder.
Yep.
Okay.
See you next time.